Hello students, we have already discussed what are theorems. Theorems are the statements which have a proof to them, or the statements which have been already proved are known as theorems. Now let's consider theorem 6.1. It states that if two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. Let's draw a diagram for this. If two lines intersect each other, we have two lines AB and CD which are intersecting each other at O. Then what will happen? What you have to prove? You have to prove that vertically opposite angles are equal. We know which are vertically opposite angles here, AOD and COB. These are vertically opposite, as well as AOC and BOD. These are also vertically opposite angles. Let me name them 1, 2, 3, 4. That means you have to prove that angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and angle 2 is equal to angle 4. These I have named for simplification. It's not necessary to do the naming here as 1, 2, 3, 4. You can leave them as AOD, BOC. That's your choice. So let's start proving this. First of all, you will write given. The first step, as I explained in my previous video, is to write given. So what's given here? Two lines AB and CD intersect at point O. Next step was to write to prove. So the second step is to prove. What you have to prove here? You have to prove two things. One is angle 1 is equal to angle 3, and next is you have to prove angle 2 equal to angle 4, because both these are pairs of vertically opposite angles. Construction is not required here, so directly we'll start with the proof. Now see, if I consider this line AOB, let's forget this OC. If I see this line AOB, ray OD stands on it. And according to linear pair axiom, we know angle 1 plus angle 2 will be equal to 180 degrees. Similarly, if I consider CD as a line and OB stands on it, 2 and 3 will also form a linear pair, and using these two equations, our vertically opposite angles would be easily derived as equal. Let's see how. AB is a line and ray OD stands on it. So it means angle 1 plus angle 2 will be equal to 180 degrees. Why it will be equal to 180 degrees? The reason is linear pair axiom, or simply linear pair you can write. Let us consider this as equation number 1. Again, CD is a line and ray, what is the ray falling on CD? OB. AB, OA is also falling. You can take OA. OB stands on it. It employs angle 2 plus angle 3 will be equal to 180 degrees. Again, linear pair axiom. Now see, right hand sides of equation 1 and equation 2 is equal. Both are equal to 180. If right hand sides are equal, that means we can compare their left hand sides. So equating 1 and 2, or we can say from 1 and 2, what we can reduce? angle 1 plus angle 2 will be equal to angle 2 plus angle 3 because both are equal to 180 degrees. Now angle 2 is cancelled. We are left with angle 1 is equal to angle 3. This was to be proved. Now similarly, if I consider 1 plus 2 as 180 and 2 plus 3 as 180, if I have taken this, I have proved 1 is equal to 3. I can take 2 plus 3 is equal to 180 and 3 plus 4 is equal to 180. Using this, I can simply deduce 2 will be equal to 4. This will be in a similar way. Or I can take 1 plus 2 as 180 and 1 plus 4 is also 180. Since 1 is coming common, it will be cancelled. So 2 will be equal to 4. So same proof can be done for 2 and 4 as well. Or simply you can write similarly. This is the sign of similarly. Angle 2 is equal to angle 4. And at last you have to write hence proved. That's it. Let's start with the next theorem, 6.2. It states that if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angles is equal. Let me draw a diagram for this. The transversal intersects two parallel lines. So I have considered two parallel lines L and M, and a transversal T is intersecting them. So these are the angles formed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now you have been given that the lines are parallel and they are being intersected by a transversal. Then what you have to prove? You have to prove that each pair of alternate interior angles is equal. You have to prove that angle 3 is equal to angle 5 and angle 4 is equal to angle 6. So let's write the given and to prove first. So given is L is parallel to M and T is a transversal. You have to prove angle 4 is equal to angle 6 and angle 3 is equal to angle 5. These are the two things to be proved. So let's look at its proof. Let's see first of all how we can prove it. Let's go through it. Our aim is to make these two angles equal. 4 and 6 as equal. If I take angle 4 and 2, these are vertically opposite angles, so 4 and 2 will be equal. If I take 2 and 6, they will also be equal because these are corresponding angles. Since lines are parallel, corresponding angles would be equal. Let's check if it can be reduced this way or not. 4 is equal to 2 and 2 is equal to 6. So what will happen? 4 will be equal to 6 and this was to be proved. If I consider this as equation 1 and this is equation 2, so this way it can be proved easily. Similarly, if I take angle 3 is equal to angle 1, vertically opposite, and 1 is equal to 5, corresponding. So 3 is equal to 1 and 1 is equal to 5. So from these two I can say angle 3 is equal to angle 5 because both are equal to angle 1. So they are equal to each other. So this way I can prove this theorem. It can be also proved using some other method. Let's check if some other method is there. This is one of the ways of proving this. Let's check some other method. See, in this method what I did, I simply used vertically opposite condition and corresponding conditions. So two conditions are used here, vertically opposite angles and corresponding. These were the two conditions used. Let me see if it can be proved using some other conditions. If I take 4 and 3, angle 4 plus angle 3 will be equal to 180. linear pair axiom. If I take angle 3 and angle 6, this also sums up to be 180 because these are co-interior angles. Now 4 plus 3 is also equal to 180, 3 plus 6 is also equal to 180. So from these two equations I can say 4 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 6 because both are equal to 180 degrees. From here 3 and 3 is cancelled, we are left with angle 4 is equal to angle 6. So this way also we can prove, and similarly we can prove angle 3 is equal to angle 5. So what I did, I simply used linear pair condition and co-interior condition and I proved the given theorem. So this theorem can be done using any of these ways. It can be proved using vertically opposite and corresponding angles, or it can be used using linear pair and co-interior angles. There are other ways also, you can explore them. If you consider co-interior angles, if you consider co-exterior angles or alternate exterior angles, they can be proved this way also. So let's see its proof. I am proving here using this method, that is vertically opposite and corresponding. You can also do it using linear pair and co-interior method. So let's look at it. Angle 4 is equal to angle 2, vertically opposite angles. I have named it as equation number 1. Since L is parallel to M, angle 2 will be equal to angle 6 because these are corresponding angles. From these two equations, since both are equal to angle 2, so angle 4 will be equal to angle 6. So this was to be proved. Now we have to prove angle 3 is equal to angle 5. We can take angle 3 is equal to angle 1 because these are vertically opposite. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. These are corresponding angles. So from these two equations 3 and 4, we can say angle 3 is equal to angle 5. And this was also to be proved. From these two, angle 4 is equal to angle 6 and angle 3 is equal to angle 5, our theorem is proved. So we can write hence proved here.